Brother, there's a moment, a very specific moment, where a woman is silently revealing her deepest attraction to you. And almost every man misses it. Not because he's not good enough, not because she isn't interested, but because he's looking for loud signals. When the truth lives in silence. No tricks, no games, no fake confidence, just the raw, unfiltered truth almost no one talks about. On Her Emotional Secrets, we don't teach you how to chase women. We show you how to see what's already happening beneath the surface. And today, you're going to understand the one secret sign. That means she's not just interested. She's already emotionally leaning toward you deeply. By the end of this, you won't just guess anymore, you'll know. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. Most men get this completely wrong. They look for obvious signs. Texting first, laughing loudly, touching your arm, complimenting you. And when those aren't there, they assume she's not into them. So they pull back. They hesitate. Or worse, they try harder. And that's where everything falls apart. Because the truth is, the strongest attraction rarely shows up in obvious ways. It shows up in control. Let me paint you a moment. You're talking to her. Nothing crazy is happening. No flirting fireworks, no dramatic energy, just a normal conversation. But there's something subtle. She's listening, not just hearing you, but receiving you. Her responses are measured. Her tone is softer. Her attention feels locked in. And yet, she's not doing anything that screams, I like you. So you doubt it. You overthink. You assume you're just another guy. And in that exact moment, you miss it. Let that sink in. Here's the raw reality, brother. Attraction doesn't always look like excitement. Sometimes it looks like restraint. And most men don't understand that. They think if she's not being expressive, she's not interested. But what if I told you? The deeper her attraction, the more controlled her behavior becomes. Think about your last conversation. Was she loud or was she present? Now let's go deeper. Because this is where most men get uncomfortable. This isn't about surface level behavior. This is about her nervous system. When a woman feels true attraction, not just curiosity, not just attention, but something deeper, her body doesn't go into performance mode. It goes into evaluation mode. Her subconscious starts asking one question. Is this man safe and powerful at the same time? Not safe like harmless, safe like grounded, stable. Masculine in a way that doesn't need to prove anything. And when she senses that, something shifts inside her. She becomes quieter, more aware, more controlled. That's the sign. Not excitement, not chasing, control. Here's the contradiction most men can't accept. The more she likes you, the less she tries to impress you. Let that hit you, because it flips everything you've been taught. You've been told that attraction means effort, that if she's into you, she'll show it clearly. But real attraction, the kind that leads to emotional surrender, it doesn't rush. It observes. Micro story. I remember a guy, average looking, nothing special on the surface. He walks into a small gathering. There's a woman there, confident, social, used to attention. At first, she's laughing with everyone else, loud, expressive, open. Then he starts talking, not loudly, not trying to dominate, just calm, steady, present. And something strange happens. She changes. Her laughter softens. She starts listening more than talking. Her body angles slightly toward him, but she doesn't flirt. She doesn't chase. In fact, she looks almost reserved. Everyone else thought she lost interest, but I saw it clearly. She wasn't pulling away, she was locking in. Most men would miss that because they're trained to chase energy. But the real signal is in the shift. Now we enter level 1. Understanding the surface layer of this sign, when a woman is mildly interested, she performs. She smiles more, talks more, engages quickly. But when her attraction deepens, she slows down. Her responses become more intentional. She watches you more carefully. Not obviously, but subtly. Her body is telling you something her words won't. She's no longer trying to get your attention. She's deciding if you deserve hers. Pause. Level 2 goes deeper. This is where her subconscious takes control. Her nervous system starts regulating itself around you. And here's the key. If she feels overwhelmed or unsure, she becomes chaotic. But if she feels drawn in, she becomes calm, almost still, because her system is trying to stabilize in your presence. This is what I call silent alignment. Say that with me, brother. Watch the silence. It reveals everything. That's your signature truth. And most men ignore it. Here's another contradiction. Excitement is easy to fake. Stillness isn't. When she's still around you, that's real. That's instinctive. That's her nervous system saying, this matters. Think about it. When someone doesn't matter, you don't control yourself. You just react. But when someone does matter, you become aware, measured, careful. That's what she's doing with you. Micro story. You're on a date. You crack a joke. She smiles, but doesn't burst into laughter. For a second, you think it failed. But then she looks at you, holds eye contact just a second longer than normal, and says something simple. That was actually funny. Not loud, not dramatic, but real. Most men would panic there. They'd try harder, tell more jokes, fill the silence. But the man who understands, he leans back because he knows she's not disengaged. She's invested. Level 3. This is where everything changes because now you understand the deeper meaning behind her control. She's not holding back because she's unsure of you. She's holding back because she feels something real, and real emotion is risky. So her subconscious does something powerful. It slows everything down. It creates space. It observes. This is what most men misinterpret as mixed signals. But it's not mixed. It's protective. Let that sink in. Here's the truth almost no one talks about. A woman doesn't protect herself from men she doesn't care about. She protects herself from the ones who affect her. So when she becomes more controlled, more reserved, more measured, it's not rejection. It's significance. Now here's where most men sabotage everything. They feel that shift. And instead of grounding themselves, they react. They chase. They overtalk. They try to break her calm. And in doing that, they destroy the very thing that was building attraction. Because her nervous system was starting to feel safe. And now, it feels pressured. Pause. Level 4. The final layer. And this is the part I held back for you. The one secret sign that ties everything together. When a woman is deeply attracted to you, she starts matching your emotional rhythm. Not your words, not your actions, your state. If you're calm, she becomes calm. If you're grounded, she settles. If you're present, she stays. But if you're unstable, she pulls away. This is what I call chemical alignment because it's not logical. It's biological. Her body is literally syncing with yours. And that only happens when attraction is deep. Here's the contradiction that will wake you up. She doesn't fall for what you say. She falls for what she feels in your presence. And if your presence is chaotic, no words will save you. Micro story, you're sitting with her. There's a moment of silence, not awkward, just quiet. Most men panic there, they feel it. Talk about anything. But you don't. You stay present, relaxed, unbothered. And suddenly, she exhales, leans back and says, I feel really comfortable around you. That's it. That's the moment. That's emotional surrender beginning. Not dramatic, not loud, but powerful. Say it again, brother. Watch the silence. It reveals everything. Now let me bring this home for you. The sign she's deeply attracted to you is not what she shows, it's what she controls. Her restraint, her calmness, her measured energy, her subtle alignment with your presence. That's where the truth lives. And here's the final piece. When you recognize this, you stop chasing signals. You stop overthinking. You stop trying to win her because you realize something powerful. You've already earned it. Now your only job is not to ruin it. Let that sink in. Most men never learn this. They spend years chasing noise, missing the silence, forcing reactions, instead of understanding that real attraction is quiet, controlled, it's instinctive. On her emotional secrets, this is what we do. We reveal the hidden patterns, the silent signals, the truth behind what women don't say. So more men stop guessing and start understanding. If this opened your eyes even a little, then you already know what to do. Subscribe, not for entertainment, but because this is a mission. A mission to make sure men like you don't miss what matters most. And in the next video, I'm going to show you something even deeper. The one behavior that instantly breaks this chemical alignment, even if she was already falling for you. Most men do it without realizing. And once you see it, you'll never make that mistake again. Stay sharp, brother.